What's up, you guys? Hope everyone's having a good week and hope some of you guys got to watch my video on US made crypto coins. Kind of similar. We're going to be taking a look at another narrative that I believe is just waiting to break out, and that's real world assets. Putting real world assets onto the blockchain. One of the best examples I could think of is real estate. I think it makes a ton of sense putting like real estate, like just like residential houses, onto an Ethereum contract, for example, so that, when someone buys and sells the house, you just transfer the contract over. Whatever work is done on the house, like you had to fix the roof, that goes in on the contract that it was done on this day, etc., etc., etc. So I'm extremely bullish on this narrative taking off. It's just a matter of when now. So we're going to take a look at some coins, some data, and kind of go over the whole real world asset narrative. So if you come over to CoinMarketCap and just check out the RWA section over here, you have an immense list of projects that are attempting to incorporate RWA or working on projects that are either enhancing other RWA projects, all this kind of stuff. I do not know like 90% of these projects on here, I'll be honest. If you guys are going to get into the space, I highly recommend that you guys go through and at least check out a couple of these and find your favorites. Like for example, I've never heard of Proppy. I don't know what this is. It's got a $90 million market cap, so it's not super tiny. It's kind of a mid cap coin. Let's check out their website. AI assisted title and escrow on chain for real estate. Like exactly what I was talking about, right? So it looks like they are working with Coinbase, maybe having deeds on chain. Like this is extremely bullish, right? Like, what if we go back and check out something else? Like, what is. Okay, I've heard of Centrifuge. I know a lot of people that I respect in the crypto space are pretty bullish on Centrifuge. Tokenize Centrifuge's real world asset tokenization and fund management program. That is pretty freaking cool. They have treasury bills, DeFi yields, open for investments. They're gonna allow you to lend and borrow against tokenized real world assets. That's freaking amazing. I might honestly do some more research into this and build a little bag of Centrifuge myself. I have heard of Maple before. Let me. Wow, this actually looks kind of strong. A little bit. Let's see. $55 million market cap, lending markets, redefined. Altcoins, secured lending. Wow, this is pretty freaking cool. There's so many projects in the RWA sector. I think there's how many do we have over here on? We have about 165 on just CoinMarketCap. I don't have time to look at all of these, but I totally suggest you guys spend some time and look. Now, I want to bring up some honorable mentions. Clearpool is going to be one of them. I know there's a ton of people, just like Centrifuge, a lot of people that I respect are extremely bullish on Clearpool. AXELAR, same thing. A lot of big investors I know are piling up into AXELAR. It's probably one of my highest conviction bets for the RWA narrative. We have Pendle over here. They're it's kind of a little more split. I know a lot of people that are extremely bullish on it, but I know a lot of people that are just straight up saying that Pendle's a VC scam. Do your own research, obviously. Check it out. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on it. Quant, Mantra, and then we kind of come to the top, 5 to 10. Chainlink, obviously, is number one. It has a really high potential of just running like crazy. As you can see, it's up 30% over the last week, pretty much. And this kind of has to do with the whole fact that World Liberty Finance, Donald Trump's crypto fund management, just acquired a ton of Chainlink. They just acquired a ton of Chainlink along with Aave, a lot of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and some other things too. So Chainlink probably has one of the highest likelihoods of success, but it also is like or actually is the highest market cap out of all these coins. It looks like it's at about $16 billion. Like partnership wise, I'm pretty damn certain they deserve this number one spot. I know they're working with a ton of different companies and banks and financial institutions and all sorts of things. AVAX is going to be interesting. As you guys saw or didn't see, there was a really cool game. What was it? It wasn't Guns. It was you know what? I honestly forgot at this time, but I know that game that released on Avalanche is gonna release a token called Guns, or maybe they already released it. Anyway, AVAX is going to be bullish. ONDO, I know, has a ton of backing from really big financial institutes like BlackRock, I believe, is working with ONDO heavily right now. I would really recommend you guys to go check out their website, maybe check out the blog and see what kind of projects they're working on, what kind of progress they've had recently. Here's a pretty good list of all the companies they're working with, right? BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, Coinbase, Polygon, like insane. So in this area, like I said, there's a lot of projects I don't know about, but I'm going to talk about the ones that I do know. Chainlink, obviously, I think has a really high rate of success. Ondo also, I think, has extreme potential. Clearpool, Pendle's going to run. But I kind of want to explain why AXELAR is kind of my top pick, just personally. There could be better picks. Other coins could run higher, but in my personal opinion, I think AXELAR is going to be one of the highest potential runners. You can see their market cap's at about 550 million, but their FTV is 720 million. So they don't really have a ton of locked up coins right now. Most of their coins are circulating. And I know in terms of partnership, they're working with a ton of people too, and they're also just massively expanding the partnerships they have. So they're working with all the other RWA companies, Ondo, Centrifuge, Circle. They're working with the biggest companies like Microsoft, MasterCard. Just in terms of tokenomics and team and reach and partnerships and all this kind of stuff, Axelar is probably going to be my top pick for the 2025 bull run. Like I said, none of this is financial advice, just my opinions and thoughts backed on data. If you guys have any thoughts on this, if you guys have any RWA projects that you want to throw into the mix or want me to make a video of, let me know. If you think you have a coin that's going to outperform Axelar, let me know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.